Oh, look at this. Let's change this. There we go. Hello, I'm Char, your friendly online tarot reader. Welcome to the channel today. We're doing Taroscope Tuesday. Yay! Hello, Neha. Good morning. Hello, hello, hello. So what I do is I do a tarot reading for each zodiac sign randomly because I have these beautiful cards here that let us do random zodiacs. It's fun that way. We're all about having fun. We're in a heat wave right now here in Manitoba, so I'm literally melting here. Oof. So here we are. I've got my zodiacs done. I am also using the Transient Light Tarot, a very neutral-based tarot deck, until it gets too hot and sticky. And then I will switch over to my plastic waterproof. Scrappy-doo! How are you? Yeah, good to manifest anything. I've got Grief to Gratitude deck going on here, our daily strength card. And it's interesting because as we go through different cycles, we actually do experience a level of grief. It's not just when we lose people, but it's also when we like shift parts of ourselves. Dinner time for the kitties. Nice, nice, nice. What's for supper tonight? Let's have to find space for all my cards. I thought because it's so hot here, we're going to have a message from our mermaids as well. Thinking about swimming in the cool ocean. Oops, I need the box. There we go. You have no clue. Fun, fun. Leftovers is always good. Open the fridge, slice up some like celery and peanut butter and some cheese and sliced meats, and here, if you want it in a bun, go for it. Oh, I wing it too. It's awesome. I love summertime eating with the kids because we'd go to like the produce store and then we'd load up and go home and like scarf it down. There's hair there. All right, so playing with a new-ish sort of deck. Oh. Very excited to be here today. And of course, the replay will be up after, oops, when YouTube's done the processing, and I'll have the timestamps in there. And then a little message about colors. You guys, I keep talking about nature and how vibrant everything is. And, you know, when we're in the midst of like seasonal changes, we're finding it hard to find gratitudes. The simple things like just adding color into the day and recognizing how bright something is like sticking out to you, right? So, for example, after a thunderstorm here, I notice how vibrant and like juicy green the grass and the leaves are, and the different textures of the grasses and the different tones of the greens. So it's one of those things where color can actually like change the vibration of your mood. It can alter your mood. It can open up perspective. And when we're in those gratitude moments, it's just like, wow. When you start literally, I'm so grateful for this tree, and you'll find yourself subconsciously doing it even. You'll see that things are brighter, things, oh man, things just taste better, things are more juicy and, I don't know how else to put it, but I did notice that like putting those gratitudes right into the universe like that, it just enhances everything. I don't know how long the reading's going to take today. We're reading all our zodiac signs. And in random order. So there we are. Probably around 10 minutes each sign usually. So let's cleanse our space here together online. Let's call on Archangel Metatron to please come in and cleanse our space for us today. Thank you. I have this cute little heart and key hematite piece is just calling to me today. Archangel Michael, please come in and give us a beautiful safe space to give and receive our messages. Thank you. Happy Buddha there. Gorgeous amethyst. Let's call on our guards, guides, gods, goddesses, guardians, universal energies, and angels to please come in and allow us to hear and receive messages for our highest good, our highest truth, and words that are kind and understandable. I've got the key today. Why do I have the key today? And I ask everyone that enters the room be blessed upon entering and extra blessed upon exiting because, you know, we can use the extra love going around the world. All right. So here we are, random order, tarot readings. What is our theme going to be today? What is our theme for the reading? What do we need to know after this full moon energy? Do we need to know after this full moon energy? It was a big one. A lot of shifts happened. People who are ready for it were definitely ready for it. People who are not ready for it, well, you definitely were not ready for it. Oh, okay. Here it's hot and sticky. So let's see who our first sign is. I need to go on to live chat here. Sorry, guys. Thought I had it all set. There we go. All right, here we are. What is our first sign today? Our first sign is at 7 minutes. We have Libra. Ooh, beckoning Libras. There we are. I'm going to try to do it in there. So what do we need to know after this huge full moon energy? Zodiac Libras, here we are. This is for you. Good morning, Mr. Jones. How is your day going today? That's what I want here. There we go. Zodiac Libras. Oh, like I said, there were some really big changes going on. Nice. Okay, so we've got the Nurturer, number 3 in the Major Arcana in the reverse position. 10 of Vessels here, rainbowing into the 4 of Vessels. We have the Revealer, number 2 in the Major Arcana, and the Sun coming in. Okay, bottom of the deck here, or underneath, inside into this spread right here is the Ace of Swords reversed and the 2 of Coins. So ultimately, there's a lot of release that's happening right now for you, Libra. Allow that to happen. You know, things have definitely shifted. You're going to feel different. You're going to even possibly look different. Oh, lovely. Yeah, Libra moon, hey? So with this release, we've got the Nurturer represents the Empress here. With this release, we're looking at that beautiful pearl that's been created, right? That abundance that's coming to you. Be ready to accept it. I think the 10 of Vessels and the 4 of Vessels here, the 10 of Cups and the 4 of Cups. I love how this rainbow and all these gifts are beautifully displaying into this. You got to remember here, Libra, that you have to fill your own watering vessel. You need to nourish these plants that you're growing, these thoughts that you're having, these emotional opportunities to grow, right? So we've got the sun shining or the moon shining, the beautiful rainbow coming in, but it's also coming in into the way where, hey, you're going to see opportunities coming to you that you weren't expecting, you didn't know existed before, and there's gifts. There's gifts that come with that, okay? Be open to receiving. Be like this vessel here. Be open to receiving, even if it's like really freaking strange. All right? We have the Revealer, the High Priestess in the reverse position, and the Sun in the reverse position. However, However, this right now is a time of not pushing through anything, allowing things to happen on their natural cycle, which is that, whoa, it's time to sit back. It's time to just be patient, be an observer in the situation. Things are going to be revealed to you, right? The revealer coming in. We have essence. We have essence that's blending. We have walking through gateways. Oof. Oh, here we are again, walking through gateways. However, what is revealed here in this eye, what is revealed here in this sun is emanating up. It's shining upward for you. So being in this sort of stillness, in this sort of allowing this cycle to come to completion and just sort of being the observer in this stillness is going to provide a lot of, and you don't necessarily have to have like every answer to this foundation, but knowing how much spirit has your back, how the universe is on your side, and your power that is absolutely connected to it. You're going to see that power and you're going to have a stronger footing, allowing that to go forward. All right, Ace of Swords and Two of Coins. It's going to be a little bit uncomfortable, right? You've got to stop for a moment. We have this gorgeous butterfly here on the edge of the Ace of Swords. So just stop for a moment. Things may seem a little chaotic. You don't need to add to the chaos. You don't need to take away from the chaos. It will balance itself out. All right, new you, new times. Just stop and be. We have these three majors coming in here. Ooh, Crown of Coins on the bottom of the deck here as well. So it's just releasing control and allowing the universe to just guide you in right now. So a great gratitude card. Sometimes we can't explain it. Have the cry, have the moment, and then allow it to move along. Three, the nurturer and the revealer both coming in here. You are being nurtured by the universe and things are being revealed for you. What's our color card here? Brilliance. Discover your sparkle. OMG Libra. You're getting so called out here. I'm feeling a little of it myself. So it is discovering your sparkle. Look at all those sparkles, the stars shining and having that brilliant light. Again, brilliance. I didn't even know this color card was in this deck. Having that brilliant light. And again, that's an example of I didn't know existed until it was there. Right? So as we're leveling up, we're learning things that this discover your sparkle. That's a 26. Our mermaid is awareness. It is really awareness. And for me, this rainbow into the pot, the rainbow into your vessel to fill up. Be very aware of filling your vessel up with that beautiful rainbow. Beautiful rainbow. All right, Libra, you are in a freaking golden moment. The nurturer and the sun coming in here. Ah, beautiful. Sometimes you can't explain it. You just got to like let those things move. And when we have these energies that are moving around like that, like with the moon, there's a lot of opportunities. All right, Libra, that is your reading. Here we are, Libra. That was good. Thank you, universe. Thank you so much, universe, for that. Yes, yes. Okay, Libras. Short and sweet. Whew. Heat warning, thunderstorm warnings later. Love it. The prairies is an amazing experience. Oh, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. This is for you, Sagittarius. So what do we need to know after this big full moon energy? What's going on with Sagittarius? Come on, what's going on for Sagittarius? Sagittarius, we're cutting cords, we're moving forward, and you know those temptations where it feels like maybe sometimes you're not winning, you actually really are winning. All right, that's our brief statement here. All right, Saggies. Oh, I love you. I give you strength. You notice how the cards are coming a little differently for each sign today. It's it's allowing, right? So we have the wheel in the reverse position on the bottom of the deck. Anything is freaking possible for you right now, okay? We've got the Champion of Swords reversed, and we have this Devil card coming in here. Having that major arcana is those personal wins. You know, like if you've been doing simple things like cutting back caffeine or paying attention to your sugar, those wins, that's starting to pay off. Everything is starting to be noticed within that alignment that you're working towards. The Champion of Swords is, the sword is aiming towards this cord that's being cut, as well as a pair of scissors that's coming in. We've got the infinity of the snake as well being represented in this double card. But what we're doing is we're cutting cords to our heart, right? Champions are in here to help us. We have this transition happening beneath the surface. There is an eye in the middle of the sword right here that's allowing things to be seen, and it's making it easier to cut those cords. So Sagittarius, if you're coming up against these sort of like tests from the universe or these opportunities just to be like, damn, I'm free now, that's exactly what's going on with this first set of cards right here for you, okay? So we've got this little eye in the sword. The sword is also cutting free. It's cutting through to this transformation. The scissors are cutting those cords that have like held your heart for so long. Maybe not in the best intentions, right? But you've got this help from the universe as well, cutting these cords. Good morning, Elsie. Cutting these cords, cutting through to that transformation. Now we have a plopper that's happened. That's happened here in the middle, but it's a really big reveal. Actually, we have the revealer in the upright position, we have the Four of Coins in the upright position, and we have the Ace of Wands in the upright position. All right, so this set here is telling me if you've been in a position where you're not really sure what's going on, particularly with a job aspect or like finances, don't be afraid of seeking some professional help to get that in order, okay? However, something is going to be revealed to you. You're going to have an aha moment that just makes things go. It's going to be a little bit outside of the box, maybe something you never thought of before, but you're going to have this influx. This flow is going to start happening towards you. Again, you just need to be aware of taking that opportunity. There's a turning point happening here. And I think also breaking through like limiting beliefs, limiting observations of yourself, and being free of that is really what's coming into place here. I've got the Eight of Coins reversed and the Two of Coins in the upright position. You guys, I do shuffle the decks. These cards were going through similar things, okay? Eight of Wands on the bottom out here. That's a result of this Ace of Wands. Love it. So you have opportunities here, okay? And I don't want to encourage you to do anything hasty without doing any investigation, but you have choices right now to stay in the similar, in the what you know, or you can challenge yourself a little bit by further educating yourself, or even, you know, finding a more fulfilling position. All right. So while it may seem a little bit scary, sometimes we need to challenge ourselves when it comes to our job. So if you're finding yourself bored or listless, or, you know, there's no work in this aspect of your field, how can you enhance the aspect of your field to bring this back into flow? New things being revealed, creativeness. Creativeness is coming. You can't just think like linear here. You got to think outside the box. Okay, Sagittarius? Oof. It may seem a little chaotic. It may seem like it ties things up. But sometimes when you're starting new things or you want to do better at things, you got to put your head down and do the work. And honestly, when you put your head down and you do the work, you're being honest with yourself about what's being done, you have more opportunity for success. Okay? So here we have the Eight of Wands finishing off this set. There's a lot going at you, but anything is possible. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse position right now. It's the time of opportunity. And you know, when I say opportunity, that means, hey, we're coming through a hard time right now, or we're just finding those solutions out of a hard time. We're having good times and hard times. You know, like I'm all about the gears in the clock because we have all these experiences at once. But really opening yourself, cutting off those limitations to maybe what you think you deserve, because you deserve all this goodness. You just have to work a little bit harder for it. Hey, Valerie. All right. So listen, put your head down, do the work, do the work. Our grief to gratitude card today is, releasing grief doesn't mean we love them less. It's remembering the good feeling space too. You have permission to feel good again. And that's cutting the cords and letting the heart come free. Don't feel guilty for not feeling sad all the time. Okay. And as we process things, we process them on a different level each time. You know, I saw this great image, like a grief is a book right there. And when it's the only thing that's on the shelf, it seems like it's very overwhelming. But as you add other books to your library, it just becomes a book. It's just there. Our messages from the mermaid is acceptance. And again, accepting your greatness, accepting how far you've come, accepting that you deserve goodness, and, you know, discovering your worth and accepting it. Being willing to accept the things that you've asked for from the universe, right? Oh, love it. We have mauve. This is lilacs here, so I would call this lilac, but mauve in the deck is number 43. Enjoy clear hearing. If you are receiving messages, right, from the universe, if your inner voice is encouraging you for healing activities and allowing you that moment of peace and release and acceptance, go for it. Listen to that. Listen to that. Intuition is heightened right now, you guys. Very much so, intuition is heightened. All right, Sagittarius, there is your message. I'm going to have the hiccups. I'm all excited. I just can't hide it. Are you a Sagittarius? Turning points, accepting an allowance. Okay, who do we have up next? Ooh, emotional. Cancer, you are up next. My Cancerians. Do, 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 do. It is hot, hot, hot. All right, here we are, Cancer. This is for you. Oh, I'm just going to share this to Twitter real fast. There we go. It's so hot today, we're probably going to hear people out mowing their lawn at like 10 o'clock at night. Harsha, good morning. Okay, we're reading Cancer. Let's go. What do we need to know about this next shift in energy? The world is opening up for you. I love it, love it, love it. Oh my God. Ah. All right, Cancer. Well, the cards have laid out. This deck also has past, present, and future cards in it. So I love it when they jump out like that. Okay, Cancers, you know what? You deserve it. So allow this change to happen. I know change is super big and super scary for you because you like to be comfortable. You like to have your routine. You like to know what to expect. But in this jump, in this shift, you have the opportunity to really open up something that's going to open up your future in such a big way that you are going to be like, wow, I can't believe I was afraid of this. All right, so Cancers, take that deep breath. Find your courage cave in there and go for it, my friends. Go for it. We have the Fool reversed in the 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands reversed, 7 of Wands upright, 2 of Vessels reversed, the Lovers card right here, 8 of Vessels upright, Champion of Coins reversed. Now, I just want to say the whole world is changing for you right now, Cancer. This is the one that popped out. This is a big reading. Pay attention. In our Futurescape, we've got a Futurescape down here, and we're going to discuss that. We've got the Proclaimer, Keeper of Coins. So we have knowledge, energy, abundance. New. Okay, Cancer, so just brace yourself. Brace yourself. It's going to be a jolt. It's going to be a jolt for the good, though. Messages are coming in right now. You see, they're making me smile. Yeah, it's going to be pretty amazing for you. So really take that deep breath. Find your courage cave. You're going to be really fine about it, okay? So here we are, watch this. With the Fool and the 9 of Wands in the reverse position, always remember you have this brand new world ahead of you. This card jumped out. So we're working through things and we're not quite there yet, all right? So don't feel intimidated that you have to jump into something that you're not really prepared for. You're still working through a little bit. You're going to have this aha moment. It's going to be like, whoa. You may even have some tears coming in. But there is new beginnings right around the corner for you. Again, the world right here. What needs to be done, we're looking at the 10 of Wands and the 7 of Wands. So by reducing limiting beliefs, thinking that this is the only way it is, being open to receive that next level up as well. I feel like this is like a life stage level up for you also. And it doesn't really matter what your age marker is, but a life stage level up is when you just like, and then all of a sudden it's just like, oh, I've walked through that door. I've got this new everything in front of me. And it's really amazing. But we just got to walk through that door, right? So reducing those limiting beliefs, reducing those things that we think are holding us, that, you know, those things that hold us back, right? And then letting that spark come, letting your internal fire light that flame, that discovery flame, that, okay, this is who I am. I have my torch. I'm going to be all right. I can walk through this little dark time right now because I know it's just a tunnel, right? So just gonna nod at fear as you walk through this, knowing your worth, knowing that you have worked to this point. You've got this discovery that's coming in, and your little light is just gonna shine, 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 shine. All right, we have the 2 of Cups pouring into the Lovers card right here, and this is beautiful. This is how are we communicating? We're going to learn new language with this new experience. So I really want to say, it's like if you have a new job on the go, you're going to learn new terminology for the job, new people's names, right? There's new communication that's coming into play. If you're in a new social circle, there's a new way you're going to understand how people's mannerisms as they're talking, you know, their catchphrases and things like that. And all that is pouring into things that you love. The Lovers card comes in, and you feel that comfort from it. You feel at home there. And that's that feeling that you're afraid of leaving from this next transition. So you're going into a bigger feeling of what you're very comfortable in. You just have to be a little bit uncomfortable before you get to that next feeling. I love that. The communication is pouring into the love. It's pouring into the love, right? So here we have the 8 of Vessels and the Champion of Coins. And I love this. I remember we have the Future card here, right? The World card. So we have the 8 of Vessels on top of the Champion of Coins here, and we're looking at this missing piece when you're feeling like something may be missing, a little bit of a challenge in your life, but not too much to make it really difficult, right? We have this Champion of Coins. We've got that bird holding the coin going forward. So this is really like your golden coin going forward. It's almost like the golden ticket in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. But you have this golden coin. It's being given to you by a crow or a raven or a bird, you know, symbolizing freedom, you know, flying your wings, giving that freedom availability, right? So you're being given that gift to discover what it is that you enjoy, There's little pieces of ourselves that we discover in our journeys, right? The more unlearning we do about limitations, the more we open up to our abilities. So we have the world card here. I'm just saying we have the world card right here. So we've got the future card that's popped out on this pile down here. All right, now this is a really big transition, especially for you, Cancer. So what has come up here is we have the death card, which is significant of major, major, major change. All right, so a cycle's coming to a completion. Something has definitely come to an end. We have the 10 of Vessels, the 10 of Cups in the reverse position. But you can see that this is still putting that rainbow towards the future. Even though there is like some falling out, things may not have worked out exactly, or, you know, going through that dark time right now, pushing through to get to that point. Hi, Kelly. Pushing through to get to that point, you've got that rainbow that's coming into that zone. Where is that zone? That's the Ace of Pentacles. That's that brand new experience. That's, you know, it goes hand in hand also with the Champion of Coins, because the Champion of Coins is what's giving that Ace of Pentacles. Here's this new beginning that you've really, really been working towards and asking for, this level up. But we have to say goodbye to that cycle, all right, and allow it to complete. Don't get caught up thinking you have to hold it all in. We have 2 10s coming in the reading as well, which is like, right there, that's the end of that cycle. 9 of Wands and the Fool card in the reverse of the position. Remember, it's just a little bit of working through. You don't have to do anything other than keep taking those little steps forward. Our Grief to Gratitude card is, are you using grief as a motto or your tagline? Oh, ownership for change. Is it an excuse? That's also why we will hold ourselves back too in a comfortable position, because we are gonna miss that. We are going to miss those connections. We are going to miss that routine and everything. All right. So you, Cancer, are specific, like very emotionally attached to your routine too. So can you flip your script if you are? You're healing from fill in the blank. You have experienced this situation. You are learning to be happier. And I am allowing myself to be happier. All right. Our mermaid message is turn away. Turn away from false beliefs. Turn away from any limiting or inhibitions or things where it makes you feel like less than. Anything that makes you feel bad that your mind has created, turn away from that. Time to turn away. You can even say it out loud. Like if you're moving forward and that fear-based thought process comes in and it's like, oh, are you sure you want to do this? Are you blah, blah, blah? I'm turning away from those negative thoughts. I'm turning towards my future. There's the Ace of Pentacles waiting for me. Azure, protect yourself. Protect yourself from old thought patterns. That cycle is allowed to complete, right? Protect yourself from carrying it forward with you. In communication, we also help to protect ourselves. All right, Cancers, there's a pretty big reading. Like that was a big reading for you. A lot of changing, a lot of changing, a lot of shifting has really, really happened. And I think it's because we've opened up and allowed the allowing part, giving ourselves permission. I know it looks such a mess when I do my cards, right? Yes, Goldie, it does. The death card is the end of a cycle, the rebirth of another one, right? So what do we need to let go? What beliefs are not true anymore? Are we doing things that we don't need to be doing? Those sort of things. All right, who do we have next? Virgo. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. I did get more tattoos on my hand. I should have a band-aid on it right now, but I'm too sweaty. So I got that on Saturday. It's beautiful. It's earth, air, water, and fire. It's earth, water. It's an eye. It's fire and air and galaxy. And he did an amazing job on it. It's the elemental symbols. It helps me remember. Thank you. I love it. I love it. He did an amazing job on it. All right, Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Virgo. Virgo, there's some changes coming in for you too. Everybody's got these changes, right? So let's see where the energy is shifting to. We've got the Chariot upright, the Defender in the reverse position, 9 of Wands upright, 2 of Swords reversed, 10 of Vessels upright, 3 of Vessels, upright. The Sun reversed, 5 of Vessels, and the Apprentice of Swords. We're smashing through some limiting beliefs, Virgo. We are smashing through some limiting beliefs. So really in this first step, what we're looking at with the Chariot and the Defender in reverse, what do you hold near? What do you value to yourself? What are the jewels in your crown? Okay. And then again, it's like, what are you feeding yourself? This kind of reminds me of a Rolling Stones cover. And emotional rescue is coming to my mind. If you've never heard that Rolling Stone song, coming to my emotional rescue. I don't know all the lyrics, but it's what came into my brain right now. So with this Chariot, and really pay attention to what you're feeding yourself. There's a lot of movement going on. So if you're repeating, I'm not good enough, I'm not good enough, your brain, your body, and everything, your actions are going to come out as I'm not good enough. So feed yourself the nutrients, the nourishment, including like blessing your food before you eat it. I know it sounds strange, but everything that you hold dear, you have to activate right now. All right. So like, oh, thank you for this big juicy apple. Thank you for this delicious orange. Thank you for this nutritious salad. Thank you for this delicious steak. Whatever it is that you're putting into your body, thank it for being a part of your life now, for being a part of your being, for sharing its nutrients with you. Feed yourself the best things right now, the best thoughts, the best intentions, the best actions, the best food nourishment coming in. And you don't have to go out and spend a whole lot of money to do this. By making it the best, you bless it before you enjoy it. You become a part of it. You thank it for its medicine, for its uses, for nourishing your body, right? Get into that habit. Keep that very close. That is a secret gem, right? As we're coming in here. What do you hold dear, and what are you actually, your actions need to line up with your thoughts. In this position, we have the 9 of Wands and the 2 of Swords. And by your actions lining up with your thoughts, this is where decisions need to be made. These are the actions. We're almost there, right? So you've been thinking about doing stuff, but now it's time to vocalize it and act upon it, right? So when we're moving energy through ourselves, Virgo, we can think about it and be very analytical and be very smart and, by the book, this should work. But once we actually start putting that vibration into it, speaking it into existence, doing the actions that come with it, we're going to start seeing that shift. But with that 2 of Swords in the reverse position, that transformation has to happen. You have to release that defense. You have to be willing to be vulnerable a little bit. Allow that butterfly to fly up. That transformation needs to happen, right? Once we own that vulnerability of, you know what, if somebody hurts me, that's part of life. It makes it easier. So much less energy protecting our emotions, being guarded, right? So it really is so freeing, that transformation that comes in. How freeing is it? We have the 10 of Vessels and the 3 of Vessels. Sunshine, rainbows, and gifts. And creativity, like blending together, using this newness, allowing it to come right through. So with this release, with this honesty with yourself, right? The openness. It's okay to be vulnerable. We, again, the 10 of vessels comes in. We have this rainbow coming into this next phase, right? Our relationships are going to be enhanced. Our communication is going to be enhanced. Our connections with people are going to be more enhanced because we're allowing it to happen. We will allow people to be their authentic selves. We allow them room to grow as well, which when we do that, we provide everybody with a safe space, right? We honor that, and we may not agree with it. It may kind of rub us the wrong way, but that's our opportunity to say, how can I heal in this as well? Right? Everybody at their own pace. What comes of this is, again, we have the sun in the reverse position. We're building these really good foundations because we're seeing clearer. The 2 of Swords is released. Our blindfold is off. We're visualizing things. We're seeing things more clear. The 5 of Vessels comes in right underneath the sun. You know what? You got to crack some eggs to make an omelet. That's the only thing I can think of right now. And there are still eggs to make a cake. All right, you got to crack some eggs to make a cake. There's still eggs to make an omelet. It takes 3 eggs to make a cake, so my bad. Anyways, we're coming into this, right? And with this, we're building the foundations. We're allowing that divine. We're allowing that highness to come in. How are we speaking to ourselves in divine? How are we treating ourselves? We're treating ourselves divinely. Remember all that gratitude that we put into here. 4 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. We are building new foundations. That door is opening for more. And it's what you've been asking for, so be willing to receive it. Underneath this, we have the Ace of Apprentice of Swords coming right through here. And it's slammed. No wonder those eggs are broken. It's slammed through all that knowledge, and it's going to cut it wide open for you. But you have to be willing to be able to, even with things that challenge our opinions that we've been holding on to for a long time, even with things that challenge our opinions in that way, this Apprentice of Swords is going to come and teach you something new. It's going to slam those books right open. It's going to open a new level of knowledge base that you're just like, oof, I had to have this level of acceptance and really have this level of acceptance in order to attain this next bit of knowledge base. And it's going to come through like, wow. Right? The hardest part is swallowing. What are you swallowing? What are you feeding yourself? And make sure it's the best. Thank you for this nutrients. Thank you for this day. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, open your eyes each morning and say thank you for this day. Gratitude goes a long way. You just have to say it. Hi, Mary. Okay, I love how the cards all line up. They've been shuffled. You watch me pick them randomly. Thank you for this day. And again, everything that you put into your body, everything that you create for somebody else, just put love and gratitude into it. And that's how. That is literally how. All the big people, Tony Robbins, Gabrielle Bernstein, all of them say, Dr. Joe Dispenza, we start our day in gratitude. Everyone. I mean, they're onto something, right? I also noticed all my mentors, all of them have read A Course in Miracles. So I bought the book. Mind-blowing. Everyone. Our mermaid message today is discernment. Having discernment. What are you putting into... I said I had to lurk that. No, that was a different one. What are you putting into you? How are you feeding and nurturing yourself, right? With the best talks, the best. Thank you for this day. Free yourself from pain. This is a red card. Free yourself from pain. Ooh, red is also the root chakra. Earthing, grounding. All right, free yourself from that pain. I allow myself to be happy. I mean, I have Post-it notes around my house when I'm needing that extra boost. I allow myself to be happy. I have recipe cards on my mirror, on my daily mirror, where I have those mantras. But you know what? When those mantras shift, I rewrite them. Right? That's allowing that growth, allowing that change to come in. Open your eyes each day and say thank you for today. This deck is awesome. It is amazing for doing the intuitive readings. Mary, how's it going? love using my different decks. Howlin! We're doing signs today. List is Thursday. What's your sign? Up next, we have Leo. Leo is up next. Oops, here we are. That one jumped out. We got jumpers today. Ooh. No. I'm just writing down what time the new signs come in, which I need to do here too. I do a list on Thursday. All right, Leo, we've got some big changes ahead. What do we need to know about this energy here? Leo, Leo, Leo. Leo, your inner light, you're getting messages. Your intuition is rising. All right, Leo. So here we have the death card in reverse that's jumped out for you. What this card signifies is some big changes, right? We've already talked about the death card, previous signs, but what this card symbolizes is just some really, really, really big changes coming in. They're not quite happening yet. I think we're going to have some insight in the center row here. Again, we have a lot of things going on. We have a few fours coming in here as well, 2 4s. All right, so you're right at the burst of changing. You're about to burst into this next change. We have the Champion of Vessels and the 3 of Swords here. It is going to be a time of like releasing it, and the 3 of Swords is the heartbreak card. But with this, Leo, with this death card in the reverse position, there's some big changes, right? So what's in your bag? What are you holding dear? What do we need to open the bag and release? Oh my, is there something rotting in there? Is that why the bird is hovering? But really, what needs to be released out of this bag here, right? So we're looking at the Apprentice of Vessels. What are you holding on to that's sort of closed? It's time to open it and allow it to heal. The butterfly is a lot of transformation, a lot of change, and having that 3 of Swords comes in with the Death reverse card. It's like this choice is yours. You can hold on to whatever it is that's eating you up inside, or you can release it and recognize it for what it is. In our present situation, we have the 7 of Coins reversed, okay? So instead of letting your mind take over, have a look and see what is going on in the present situation. We have the present card that's come up, and this is the review. What do we need to review? Let's have a look. Wow, you need to review your future. I have not seen this happen before. We have both time cards coming into the same pile right here. All right, Leo, you need to review your future in a timely manner. The 6 of Vessels is, what is it that you're wanting? What makes you happy? What are you holding on to? Again, what are you holding on to that needs to be released? What's blocking your happiness? What's your happiness blocker here? So in your current situation, you know, while you're going, maybe you're having a moment of, why is this happening to me? Or why does this always happen? You need to review why. See what your part in the situation is. And I'm not laying blame here, but every player on a team has a job, has a position, has a role. And so when we recognize what our role is presently, we can have that altering about the future. Right? So right now, it is very important for you to sit in the present, see what it is that's holding you back in your limiting beliefs, and where you want to be in the future. We are all limitless. It's our own beliefs that squish our limits here. General side reading. So I'm going to say, Mr. Jones, it's going to be how you interpret it, where you feel that strongest connection. You know, sometimes we hear other people's readings and we're like, that really resonated with me. It's because there's something in a house where that zodiac sign is going on that needed to be looked at. So with your question there, very good question, right? Does it apply to sun, moon, rising? Where are you feeling the resonance in that, right? So if you are feeling like, oh my God, that clicked, that made sense, there's probably something going on in that house in your zodiac that you're having a look at, if that makes some sense, coming from a non-astrologist. Right, so we're just including other houses of our zodiac, right? Okay, Leo, what's going on here? After we have a look from our present to our future, we have the Chariot reversed in the Four of Swords. You have to make a choice to move, right? Again, this Champion of Vessels is sitting kind of still. The Chariot reversed is like, what are you feeding yourself? You have to be prepared to move. The Four of Swords is here. Don't be afraid of that transition. You know, cords are going to be cut. We're going to be able to have some freedom coming in here. Oh, my nose is itchy. Right? So pay attention to how you're feeding yourself. What are you feeding yourself? I just noticed something cool in the background. What are you feeding yourself? And how is that helping you provide movement? Because if you keep telling yourself, oh my God, I can't do this, this is too hard, you're not going to find that movement. When you're like, okay, I can be afraid and do hard things. I can take care of the situation and move forward. You're going to find that freedom with the little butterfly, those cords being cut here. You know what I just discovered about the backs? Look at that. How cool is that? They flow into one another. Okay, what we have going on here is the Four of Wands and the Ten of Wands. It's time to build new foundations, but you have to let some release go. And it's okay. It could be scary, and you may not even want to right now. You know, this may be something that you just feel you want to hold on to. I want to feel burdened. I want to feel this pain. The Ace of Vessels in the underneath on the bottom of the deck is like, there's a message in the bottle for you, but you have to be free. You have to think about your present situation, and do you want it to also be your future situation? Roar yourself, Leo. Roar. What's our G to G? Grief to gratitude. Oh, we've got random orders, lots of different stages of it. Shock and disbelief, denial, guilt, anger and bargaining, depression, loneliness, and reflection. And then we have reconstruction, which is working through it. And this is kind of what I was talking about. Like, what part of this are you holding on to that you need to hold on to? Give yourself permission to feel better. Allow that freedom to come in. Right? Give yourself grace while you're feeling these elements as well. Allow them to proceed. Allow them to get, you know, we don't want to always be in this stuck present moment. Be spontaneous, like the train. Be spontaneous, right? Allow things to move forward. If something comes your way and it looks inviting, say yes to the experience. Sorry, my shoes just fell off, and here they go. Saying yes to the experience, you know, if something you're a little afraid to do, but it's a lot of fun, go ahead, say yes to the experience. We have coral coming in. Flow, allow flow and synchronicity into your life, right? Also, where we have present and future card coming in, if you've been a little stale or stagnant, your future, allow flow and synchronicity in. It's really screaming at you right now, but you have to let that cycle come to a conclusion. Ooh, Leo. It's kind of like, hey, get it together, go team, go. I live like 2 blocks away from the train tracks. It's cool. I love it. I love hearing the train. Even in the night, even when it wakes me up, even in the day, I love hearing the train. Okay, who is going to be our next Zodiac? Zodiac, here we go. These are kind of big today. Time. All right. All right, Capricorn, this one is for you. Capricorn, what do we need? Capricorn, here we go. Capricorn. Coming to the end of the train. Capricorn, here is your reading. Alright, basically the gist of this, Cappies, that's why I kept going, is, man, just believe in yourself. You have so much potential. Yeah, nice. You have so much potential going on here, and it's just now time to, literally, what you're pouring into your cup is what you're going to receive. So bottom of the deck is 2 of Cups, followed by Temperance. Okay, at our end here, we have the Star card as well. And all I can think right now, the message is as above, so below, with the Star card reaching to, and the 2 of Cups is reaching for grounding. So really, I can cut this very short for you, and the gist of it is have faith in yourself to reach up to the divine while grounding yourself deep into the earth. All right, the Sun is feeding into the Ace of Vessels. So you really need to take this time. Oh, no? Oh, sorry. So here we are. We have the Sun beaming down into this Ace of Vessels. Open your vessel to be open to receiving it. You are deserving. You are worthy. You should be receiving this beautifulness. Up next, we have the 8 of Wands and the 6 of Swords reversed. The 8 of Wands leaning towards here. Release the need to be so overwhelmed and busy. I almost even want to say overscheduled. So releasing that need to always be busy, always have something on the go. That 6 of Swords is opening up. It's cutting these cords and allowing that transformation to come through. It's moving away from... Oh, I'll keep you in my heart there, Neha. I hope you do well on your exams. All right, Capricorn. So even though there's a lot coming with this 8 of Wands, we've got this, the swords are breaking through, right? Even the bridges are opening up. This butterfly is going to transform, but it's calming down. It's coming to a calm. Right? The release of what's going on here, that pouring into the Sun, into your vessel, right? Turning it over, being open, willing to receive it. 9 of Wands reversed into the 6 of Coins reversed. Things will be balanced once you release it. Things will allow. I like these 2 here. We have the 8 that's bundled. The 9 are blooming. Right? So things may seem a little overwhelming right now, but things are moving. Things are definitely on the bloom. So instead of doing so much all at once here, again, in that 8 of Wands, releasing that bundle and letting those blooms, each bloom sort of happen as it is, you are going to have balance. You are going to have that equation coming in. 2 of Coins following up this 6 of Coins. Look at all the balance that's coming. Welcome in your power. Welcome that in. Champion of Swords. We've got the butterflies moving towards the future. We have this Champion of Swords really cutting through these limiting beliefs of the past, helping cut through these cords. It's okay if it's a little bit busy right now, right? There's still a little bit of ties that keep you bound. But it also keeps it flowing in that motion of perpetual motion. Position right here, 10 of Swords reversed. All the swords are falling away. A newness is coming in. That feeling of a relief of pressure off of your shoulders that you didn't really know you were carrying until it's gone is happening. That, okay, sigh of relief. I get to be. The Apprentice of Wands is here, and this is a big announcement of what happened here shouldn't be going forward. This session here is complete. This session here is complete. We've got our sticks, we've got our circle of flowers, and we're getting ready to move forward. But don't feel like you need to take it all there. You have shelves, put it on the shelf. All right. So look at these two cards coming in together. All the 10s are falling away. And this is the announcement as we're looking towards the past situation as well. So they're yelling like, hey, keep all this stuff back here. In your circle, that's already complete. And get ready for that newness to open up. Swirls comes through, follows through on the star card as it reaches for the divine. I love it. When you wish upon a star, your dreams come true. Being open to receive them and worthy of it is up to you. Oof. Use death as a motivator to live your best life. What this card means is, you know, like we can put things off, and then we have regret of not doing it. So open to that receiving, open to the abundance, open to the greatness, open to the excitement and saying yes to the adventure. We have breaking free. We got breaking free. We got breaking free. We have breaking free. You know, break out of your bottle to receive. Breaking free. And opening up to dream. Okay. Live an extraordinary life. Number 9. Ooh, we've got the 9 of Wands here too. So it's been breaking free from limiting inhibitions that have been like, well, why aren't you doing this? I don't know. I'm an adult now. Why am I not doing this? All right, Cappies. Much love. Ooh, the cards are very stiff and it's very humid, so that's why I'm kind of making a mess in between as well to get a nice good shuffle in. Where did everybody go? Okay, who's up next? Let's have a little drink. Gemini. Gemini, this one is for you. Add a marker. All right, Gemini, here we are, lovelies, lovelies. It's Gemini time. Gemini. Gemini, there's a lot of newness that's being offered to you right now in the universe. A lot of opportunities. You just have to say yes to them. All right. Also, Gemini, your worry is your devil. You need to release your worry about everything that can go wrong and start thinking about what can go right. We have a lot of majors in here. We have the Sun, we have the Revealer, we have the Nurturer and the Defender. We also have Judgment and the Devil coming in. That's 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 6 out of 10 cards are majors. We have a lot of breakthroughs. The Crown of Swords is on the bottom of the deck here. So you have the opportunity to break through into what's coming of your own, claiming your own, really magnificent things as well. The Five of Coins in the Sun here, let's get started. The Five of Coins in the Sun here, the Five of Coins in the reverse position. It may feel like things are falling apart, but sometimes things need to fall apart a little bit to get built back stronger. Sometimes things need to fall apart a little bit when we're taking too much on our plate, when there's too much going on. So the Sun is going to illuminate what needs to be done about this Five of Coins in the reverse position. And it may feel like everything is a loss right now, but it's the opportunity to see where that sun can shine for you. Where is your heart shining? Where does your soul shine? Right? So this is actually a really big opportunity. We have the Revealer and the Ace of Vessels here. With the Revealer, number 2 in the Major Arcana, you have, again, opportunities, but you have to take it. You have to open your vessel to be willing to receive what it is that you're being given. You have these beautiful gifts, these beautiful powers, but there's a holding here of a thought pattern that is preventing this from kind of going through. So when you open your vessel, when you take that cork out and you stop worrying about everything, because I have the Nine of Swords here, that's the worry card, you can release that and see what is good rather than, again, thinking of every possibility that can go wrong. It's time to start thinking about what can go right. Okay, because we're not going to make big decisions if we're worried about what's going on or everything that can go wrong. Yeah, things can go wrong, but when we want to focus on them, that's what's going to happen. We have the opportunity to allow the good things to come and the things to be right. So in between here, how do we release this? Like, this energy is stagnant. You don't need it anymore. You have the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords comes in with everything that needs to be just like brain dumped, puked out onto paper. Don't just sit there and think about it and ruminate over it. It needs to get out of there. And once it's down on paper, and I tell everybody this with the Nine of Swords, once you brain dump all your worries, you can have a look at it and be like, okay, this is something I don't need to worry about. I'm secure here. This is something I don't need to worry about. That's like so far in the past. This is something I do need to worry about. Make that a priority. And before you know it, with this list, you've made progress by recognizing like, hey, I don't need to spend so much energy worrying about this specific thing. Now I can open up this energy to welcome what it is I'm wanting. So that's the how out of this situation. With that, we have the Nurturer and the Defender, number 3 and number 4 in the Major Arcana. So again, your pearl starts to show through, and you start to realize, you know, those things that are important to you and making the proper decisions to make those the highlight that comes in. We have a Devil card in the reverse position here, and it's just time to cut away old beliefs, limitations, thought patterns. You know, the Devil and this Five of Coins play heavy together. Same with this Nine of Swords, because, oh my God, what if it goes wrong? And that's a really easy thought pattern to get into, because we can imagine any possible situation where everything can go wrong. But it's time to flip that and start visualizing. Instead of imagining what can go wrong, start visualizing how things are going to go right. You know, if you feel that sort of fear come in about, oh my God, this is going to go wrong, how can you creatively visualize how it can go right? You know, and that's that shift, that's that mind shift that needs to happen. Here in the last position, we've got Judgment and the Six of Wands. And in order to feel this victory and success, in order to feel this wonderful, like, oh my God, I'm doing something great, I'm happy, I'm in my bliss, rather than sort of like overwhelmed, you need to release the judgment that comes with all of this shift. You know, it's kind of like that Nine of Swords and Devil. When that is confronted right there, that judgment can be released, right? Because ultimately, it's not how it looks on the outside, it's how it feels on the inside. Okay, our Grief to Gratitude card here is grateful, full of greatness. And gratitude, the greatness within me and the greatness around me. You know, and that's giving permission and recognizing that you are amazing, you are great, you are a nurturer and a defender. You open it up, you're a problem solver, right? So releasing that judgment of yourself and allowing that to happen. Full of greatness. You are so full of greatness, Gemini. Ooh, we've got the light. We've got the light in the lighthouse. So no matter how things, interesting, how things show up, we have that light of the Six of Wands. We have that beautiful shining in the Defender. We have the light coming in with the Revealer, right? Things are being revealed. We have this light coming in with the Sun. So there's a lot of opportunities to allow that light to come in. Cyan, build your confidence. All right, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. And that's building your confidence, knowing you're worthy, being open and receptive, full of greatness. Full of greatness. Oh, Gemini. And I know with that duality that comes into that Revealer, that number 2 in the Major Arcana, yourself revealing your own light, it's a beautiful thing. Don't feel bad about it. And don't talk yourself out of it. All right. 1, 11, 0, 0. Who do we have next? Taurus, Taurus, you are next. Here we go, Taurus. Oh. Stampity stamp. What is in store for Taurus? Taurus, Taurus. All right, Taurus, there's a lot of getting out of your own way. Maybe a great big huge ass perspective change that's happened for you as well. Okay, Taurus, I have the Crown of Vessels in reverse and Judgment. I have the 2 of Vessels and 8 of Vessels reversed. Star pouring into the Sun. We have issues from the past that are coming in. Yeah, and 9 of Wands. And then the present card has shown itself here as well. So I'm going to hold off on that. 8 of Swords, discovering your own light, getting out of your own way, and letting things just bloom in a big way. Okay, Taurus, the Crown of Vessels. You know what? I've been saying, you know what? You do know. So with the Crown of Vessels that's going on here, releasing, and balancing. You may have that release of judgment and feeling that sort of calm and connected, collected also in certain situations. Like we can feel overwhelmed in sort of public situations where we're witnessing things, but we can also release the judgment of others and ourselves and allow a calmness to come in any situation. All right, so you're feeling that, you're discovering that. That's something that is, it's a thing. It's a thing. All right, the 2 of Vessels pouring into the 8 of Vessels. What we have here is that communication value, that coming together. And it will help to release any old limiting beliefs. And it will help to discover this peace. Peace discovery is what's coming in. So whether it be inner peace discovery, peace within a relationship, or peace within I'm not a broken, fragmented being, I'm a whole being experiencing life. All right, so those are the different feelings. And communication, allow yourself to feel that peace, allow yourself to feel that connection. We have 2 8s coming in. So yeah, there's shifts that have happened, and now the universe wants you to realize them. We have the Star card pouring into the Sun here. So your wishes and dreams are going to illuminate your path. When you put your wishes and dreams out there and you go for it, you wholeheartedly decide, the universe gives you that illumination on your path. Even though we didn't know what to do next, once we start taking those steps towards it, the universe is like, here's some more knowledge, here's some more activity, here's some more that you need to know. And that's what happens when we make decisions, right? The universe definitely is like, here you are, I'm going to help you along. It's not there to put like obstacles into place. Sometimes we have obstacles for learning experiences, but it is going to help you along. All right, curious here, we have the past card come up. And we have the present card coming up as well, Taurus. So in our past, we have the Keeper of Vessels and the Nine of Wands. I feel like, you know, keeping your heart locked up so much, you've allowed some freedom, some working through there. So where there may have been some past hurts, the freedom, the opening up, the allowing is coming right through here for you. So pay attention to those things from the past, because that is what you have shifted out of. With this crown here, that is what you have shifted out of. So we've gone from a locked position into an open position as well here, especially with our feelings in our heart. The present card comes in our back pile, and we're looking at the Keeper of the Wands and the Five of Wands in the reverse position. Freaking freedom, Taurus. Freedom. Release and freedom. You know, things are lighting up. Things are thank you. Things are being released. Again, we have that key coming in. We have that key coming in, right? So what are your keys that you're paying attention to? Not chaos, but you're keeping your stacks close. All right? Rest is part of the process. Proper rest is needed, especially when healing. Our color card is violet. Create a balanced life. Ooh, there's some balance. There's some balance. So it's, yeah, just being really aware of that shifting that's happened for you so far. And trust the process. Again, we're opening up that heart. We're allowing that to come in. Being a little bit more vulnerable, right? And it's not about, you know, being broken. It's about allowing. And trust is a big part of that. Beauty. It's getting hot in here. Okay, who do we have up next? Who's next? There's been some big readings and just some, hey, heads up here for you guys. I love it. Aries, 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 you are up next. A little drink. All right, Aries, here we go. This one is for you. Aries and the energy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, Aries. Oh, yeah. Aries, I feel like I'm always calling you out. 2, 3, 4, 5 majors coming in here. That was like, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I feel like the Kool-Aid man. We also have the present card that snuck into here as well. So these are things we're going to look at the end of what shift has happened. So we've got the Hermit card and the Fool. Welcome to the new you. This is who you are now. And let your freaky light shine. All right, Aries. Be your authentic self. Show up authentically. And if you feel like it's forced, ask yourself, how can I show up authentically? We have the Fool and the Hermit. Your light is shining, and it is time to just go with it. We have the Proclaimer and the Ace of Vessels here. Ace of Vessels has been coming in the reverse position in a lot of readings today. Open your vessel and be open to receive that luck, that education, that knowledge, that expansion. But you have to open your vessel, and that is only something only you can do. That's a choice that you have to make for yourself. That is something that only you can do. I am Open Universe. Thank you for guiding me. Thank you for showing me what I need to know. All right. And then pay attention to signs and symbols that come to you. If you have the urge to open a book and read a line, then open a book and read that line, because there's a message in there for you. If you're feeling lucky or your instincts are on alert, right? Go through, do the follow through with that. We have the Revealer and the Ace of Coins. So once you open up and allow that Revealer to come in, to reveal to you, that new beginning starts right away. Okay, so there's a lot that's going on right now. And yeah, Aries, you're fiery, fire in that candle, but you have to open up. You have to allow it to happen. The key is within you. I know that's so stupid and cheesy, but yeah, that's the message. The knowledge, the key is within you. So trust your instincts on what you need to do. It's going to be revealed on going through this Ace of Coins here. Now, with the present card, we have the Seven of Vessels, the Ace of Wands, Six of Wands reversed. All right, how about you have a look and decide what it is that you're wanting to fill your cup with? Where are your creativities? Where we've got Ace of Wands and Six of Wands. Where are your creativities, and what makes you feel happy? So if you're not adding intentional joy into your day on a daily basis, it's time to do something that makes you feel happy intentionally every day, and be creative about it. You know, allow that fantasy to come in, and that's where that awareness is going to open up. The ahas, you know, like the Hanged One, even on the bottom of the deck here, is like things are opening up. A new anchor will be handed to you, but you have to open your vessel. G to G. Thank you, angels, for showing me how amazing today is. Perfect way to start your day, to get this Seven of Vessels going, to allow that creativity of just adding intentional joy. Our color card is Rose. Attract a friendship. This is number 6. Six of Wands comes in here. New friends on the horizon. And then our Mermaids is letting go. Letting go of limiting beliefs. Letting go of caring about what people think about you. Letting go of thinking this is how you should be. You know, let that thought pattern go away. It's not how you should be. Your authentic self needs to come through. Lovely, lovely. Okay, Aries, that was your reading. All right, who is up next? How are we doing out there, you guys? All right, 124. We've got Scorpio coming in. Little add stream marker. Scorpios. Calling all Scorpios. Oh, well, there we go. Communication. Two of Vessels in the reverse position. All right, Scorpio, here we go. right, Scorpio. This may be a shock, but you need to pay attention to how you're communicating to yourself and projecting that out forward. Wow, I'm getting called out. All right, what we have here is we've got Temperance and the Defender. We've got the Ace of Swords, the Eight of Swords reversed, Five of Wands reversed, the Fool reversed, the Proclaimer, and the Ace of Vessels. We have a Tower moment going on over here, and we have something from the past that needs to be addressed. So let's look at the Temperance and the Defender. There's a few majors going on in here. So Temperance and the Defender, what are we trying to balance? Are we working too hard at defending things, and are we keeping things sort of too closed up? All right, where are we putting this forward? Again, bringing in that balance, totally bringing in that balance, and receiving that value also, right? Like, it's a level up of what is it that you hold close? What are you willing to defend? What are your values, right? Ace of Swords, Eight of Swords coming in here. We're looking at new truths. We're looking at new beliefs that get you out of your own way. You know, the swords, they cut through the air. They cut through anything that is like sort of in the way, like cutting through a piece of paper right now. And it's going to allow that ball of light there in the middle of the swords to expand. I love how each of the swords has an eye on it. All right, so in our past position, we have the Sun in the reverse. Okay, so this is just new foundations that have been discovered, have been laid down, are beaming up this light. You have a strong foundation to go forward. And whatever's happened in the past is not defining you now. You've broken through a lot of those limiting barriers. You've moved beyond, you know, those generational curses. You've taken a hold of those generational strengths, and you're not letting that past experience even be a thought of possibility of ever happening again. You know, so that's where your strength is right now. This truth, it's like, it's done, right? The communication is poured out. This is what it is. Truth, authenticity, honesty, it's all coming out. Here in this next segment, we've got the Five of Wands reversed and the Fool reversed. So it's not quite at that new beginning because we're still finding some calmness. We're still, that chaos is still subsiding. It's still, I'm seeing these Five of Wands and that flame going around and around like a firecracker, like a firework, until it's exhausted, right? And so once that sort of chaos has exhausted itself, it's going to run out. Its time is running out. And just allowing that to process is what's going to take you to the next level. We have the Proclaimer right here. That knowledge is looking into the Ace of Vessels. It's a deeper feeling, a deeper message that's going to come through. Again, having that vessel being open for it, but it's not quite time yet. That communication value, where are things pouring out? Where are things pouring in? In our end position here, we have the Tower card. So it is a pretty big, it is a excessively big cycle ender. All right, so expect some uncomfortable situations that you're going to be tested to use your better knowledge through. We've got the Proclaimer using your better knowledge. The reason I say that is because we have the Death card in reverse coming through, but it leads to the Ten of Vessels, that happiness, that rainbow again coming right in. So Scorpio, you do get it tougher. You do get it harder sometimes, especially, you know, like when that cycle comes to such a force of completion that, you know, you have to make that acceptance and that choice with the universe to just walk into that happiness. And you're deserving, you've asked for it, but, you know, coming from such an extreme place, going to an even extreme place on the other end of that spectrum. Okay. Our Grief to Gratitude card is you have your answers within you. Trust yourself with the process. And that's where that and Temperance comes in. Okay. It could also be where this Ace of Vessels comes in. Trust yourself with the process. You have your answers within you. Our color card today is Jade. Take action. Lots of action going on here. We're floating. We're blowing up with the Tower. We're dancing with the Fool. We're on fire with the Wands. We're finding balance with Temperance. We're communicating with this too. So taking action is definitely something that will be revealed to you. You have your answers within you. How do I take action towards this? Being aware that you've overcome those obstacles and going forward, taking that first step, you know, just taking that step blindly is how you take the action. With hope in your heart. Hope in your heart. All right. Hope. Belief. Divine clarity. Scorpio. Woof. And I mean, sorry, Scorpio, but you're pretty intense. You're a Scorpio. And sometimes when those cycles come to conclusion, you need to be snapped with the Tower and the Death card. It's like, nope, this is definitely done. It's definitely done. All right. What do we have going on here? We've got a new marker. We've got a new sign. Hope I spelled that right. Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, here we are for you, my friends. This is for you. Aquarius energy, what do we need to know here? Is that all you're giving me? Seriously, all right. Aquarius, don't be so hard on yourself. You are deserving. Come on now. You're Aquarius, all right. So what popped out here is we've got the Magician, we've got the Six of Vessels reversed, and we have the Apprentice of Swords. New knowledge, new truth being revealed, but your own personal magic is opening the heck up, all right? Your personal magic is remembering, helping you remember things from childhood. If you had visions, if you had an imaginary friend, right? This is helping you remember that. We're breaking through the traditional book. It's by the book. We're breaking through that. There's how it happened for you is how it happened for you. All right. There's a time in your childhood where magic was very on the forefront, and it's not explained in a book. Cool. That's our starting message. We have Judgment reversed and 10 of Wands. Oh, the freedom when we give 0 Fs. Hey, Elsie. Sorry. My language, but it's that reduction of judgment towards ourselves, towards others, towards whatever situation comes our way, which also allows that release of everything that's in this like a 10 of Wands bag here. All that crap is being dumped out of the bag, and 0 Fs given is about the feeling that you're going for. We do have 2 of Swords, and 2 of Wands here, right? So not getting overly emotionally involved in situations. Just be like, it is what it is. We have our future card here. So the rest of this, we're looking at our future, Aquarius. The Magician is just like, this is done. Done. Our future card, we have the 2 of Vessels, and we have this star coming in. So when you dream, even your deepest, darkest dreams, you're putting your hopes and goals, right? You're putting that into the universe. You can speak that into existence. You can make that continue up. And so your future is what you say it is. Okay? So wish big, wish for that goodness, right? And again, we're right below that 6 of Vessels, that little happiness from the past, it's like quantum time shifting almost. Okay, if you're feeling that, that is a thing. Yeah, Elsie. So we have the Six of Coins and the Nine of Wands reversed. Now it's coming into that. We've sixes here, welcoming that in. So welcoming that in on its fullness, right? I think maybe in the moving through grief process and expanding in that way, this is now needs to be welcomed back in. You know, all those things as a child that you were very gifted with, you still are. And so it's just relearning or unremembering those limiting things. We do have that six, that balance coming in. With the release of this Nine of Wands, it's done, right? Like this has been accepted. We are now working in our future situation, which is the Nine of Coins. We have a lot of nines, Elsie, a lot of nines, which is the Nine of Coins here as well. And coming into the Seven of Wands, that new light, that little foundation of glimmer of hope that has grown into this flame, right? And even though we're in the reverse position, having this little tiniest glimmer of hope, even when everything was all against you, you've grown it into this beautiful flame that you can share with others, okay? So it's a very powerful position to be in. We have the Three of Pentacles and the Nine of Vessels here. Teamwork makes the dream work, and the dream work makes the teamwork. Aw, hey, love. Right? So again, it's coming back together and just experiencing all of that beautifulness, all of that abundance, everything. Like your hands are just so giving. You have so much to offer. Oh, we've got actions, one in our grief to gratitude card. Go ahead and be mad. Just don't unpack and stay there. Use that energy to your power to make the changes you want, alchemizing it. And that's really what it is taking that little tiny flame and alchemizing it into a bonfire, right? Because we could stamp that flame out really easy, or we can build that flame up really easy as well. Re-energize is our mermaid card. Right? And nourishment and gratitudes and thank yous and amazingness here. And we've got green, revitalize your nervous system. Right? Take special care out in your garden, Elsie, and allow those just to revitalize your nervous system as well. Include that in the healing process and make it specific. Okay? When the cards come through, give a little extra love to that. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Ooh, Aquarius. Yes, it is. This energy is freedom-loving, rebellious, idealistic, and technological. That was for you. That was pretty amazing. So we have one sign left. I need a drink. We have one sign left. That one came through kind of quick, but that's also okay. Pisces. Pisces, you are up. Little marker. Where is my thingy? There we go. Pisces. All right. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. This is for you. Do, 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 do. Virgo Christina is back at 3348. Good morning. Hi. Pisces, justice has jumped out. Pleasure. They're good ones today. Holy. All right, Pisces, our energy. Woo, hoo, 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 hoo. Pisces. Message in a bottle. Pisces, be open, 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 open. All right, where you may feel a little bit like out of energy or like chaotic energy, it's coming into perspective for you. Woo! Nice. Okay, so there you go, Mr. Jones. So what we're looking at here is justice, balance. That card jumped right out. So what are we doing in this balancing act that we have in between the moon? Listening to the message in a bottle. How many times has that card come out? That's the first time the song's come into my brain. So you listen up, Pisces. Champion of Vessels, Champion of Coins here. You know, where we may have felt a little lost in the past, this is the time of coming to what's yours. What's in my bag? I'm putting my coins in my bag, right? We have these two champions that are leading the way. From experience, we're coming into this balance, right? Our bags are packed. We're ready to go. We've got things lined up. Our ducks are in a row. We have the Six of Swords and the Crown of Vessels here beside it. As we're crossing these bridges, moving towards our happiness, we have to keep that goal in mind. Keep that at the forefront, at the front end of our mind, right? So we'll keep that mental balance going on of, yes, I can do this. Yes, I can cross that bridge. Yes, I have the necessary things that I need. We have the Keeper of Wands here that has come as the connecting card. Why do we have the Keeper of Wands here? This is what keeps us happy, right? This is our center. This is our balance. Balance, balance, balance. Thank you, Elsie. I'm so happy that you're here too. All right, balance, balance, balance coming in. The Keeper of the Wands. We have the key. We have our task. We can go for it. We have what we need in our package. Here I've got the Defender again. This one comes in. It's what are we defending? What are our values? What are our morals? And we're allowing them to shift. We don't need to be so damn rigid in them. We're allowing them to shift. So we have the Fool card and the Five of Swords reversed. Once you stop saying I can't, the I can is going to cut through. That Fool card will turn itself over. Again, we're bringing things into balance. The theme here is balance. Okay, Pisces. So going from I can't, for whatever excuse, into I can. I can be scared and do hard stuff. I can want to do things and find solutions as I go. These butterflies are all over the place. We're looking at cutting through transformation, right? Releasing those daggers that we put into ourselves of limitation. We have the Four of Wands reversed and the World reversed. Again, we have the Defender right here. So 3 majors coming in. The Four of Wands reverse is the door is opening for the opportunity to build new foundations. We do have a little light burning in our little square darkness that we're starting through again. But we're making that travel to the door, and that door has that light on the other side of it. And what's on the other side of that door? The World card. Lots of things going on for you. Really lots of things going on for you there. But it's just being willing to shine that light in the darkness and then go towards the bigger light. Okay, again, Defender comes in. Talk about going towards the bigger light. We have the Hermit and the Apprentice of Wands that have come in. And this is just that announcement saying, go for it. You have your needs. You have your key. This is the announcement that says, yeah, look at, we still have a bundle of twigs here. We have our resources, our necessities for the moment. So the announcement and the key. And I mean, like, okay, I'm going to be, it's stupid cheesy here. You have it within you. What do you need to do? Each one of you that are watching this, have your personal answer within you. I can help you find it, but only you know what your answer is, right? We can clear our mind, create that headspace, allow that energy to come through, but only you know what your answer is. One of the things when my teacher said is, if you knew what the answer was, what would it be? And then that first instinct that comes to your mind, there's your answer. We have ownership for change. Don't like it, then change it. What's the next step? I don't want to feel this way anymore, so I'm going to honor the feeling, ask why it's there, and then make the little changes necessary, right? So that's, again, I can go across that bridge. I can make good decisions. I'm confident having what I need. I choose to not let my limiting beliefs hold me back anymore. So anytime I find myself saying I can't, I'll say, why can't I? And find that solution to I can. Okay? Our mermaid message is gratitude. Starting each day in gratitude helps to shine that light, helps to make it a little bit bigger, a little bit brighter. And we've got Auburn, grounding yourself. Look at that, nice and grounding also. Four of Wands, that little light in that window at the bottom. We're grounding ourselves, holding ourselves in a sacred space, allowing our limiting beliefs to get out of the way and grounding ourselves in that way. So if you need a little grounding right there. Oh my goodness, and we're done. We're done. We're done. That's all 12. That's all 12. Balance is the key focal point on that. What do you guys think of this deck? I love this deck. Intuitive readings with it? Nice. 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 Give it a little shuffle as we're tucking them back. Thank you all. Thank you all, my guides. I just did that really weird. Thank you all for being here with us, reading Zodiac Tarot. And it gives me an opportunity, too, to share, like, my decks with you guys. I love all my different decks. And each time I pick one out is for a different reason. Obviously, today we needed our colors and our mermaids. But the Transient Light deck there had some very neutral observations for us to make, which is great. Also giving us the opportunity to allow things to dissipate out of the bigger picture. Hey, Jeremy! How goes? Damn! Have you seen that one before? I love it. It was created during the pandemic. Taking out clothing, people, and identifiers that way. All right, Libra was first at like 7 minutes. So we're getting ready for another heat wave. Gonna be a heat wave. Had a couple of rumblers last night, but nothing like really good like they've been calling for. All right, and away we go. So I do believe there's been some interesting tidbits dispersed amongst this live stream as well, which has been fun. Hardscaping. That's cool. Yeah. First. Claimed it. So what's at hands? Yeah, the prose in here is really cool too. I was going to pull one to finish off with and read the prose. Because the poems for each one is... I actually like read the book. It's so lovely. So here we are. To complete it. Ooh, the Hermit. This little light, this little light, this little light, light. Get in there. The card's getting sticky. It's so humid. All right, the Hermit card. Out of the book. Retreat or recuperation and inner self. The Hermit is one who retreats into isolation to refocus and recuperate. This is the perfect time to check in and reacquaint yourself with both the light and the dark within. Find a way to embrace and forgive the parts of yourself that are perceived as negative. Finding beauty in imperfection, reconnecting with Earth helps this process. Our bodies are from the Earth, temporary expressions of life within the larger universe. The wasp symbolize the assholes. No, I mean the beauty revealed when fear is removed. Oh, I get it. So here is our poem with this. Wind blows, tiller goes, chance changes on the throw of the die. How will you be able to take the uplift? Try not to pout if the course gets rerouted. Gather totems of good grace. No, that's not it. Stay humble and regale in the auspicious. Finding success in action. That sounds like a wheel thing, more like a... Oh, I read it wrong. I should have read this one. So it says, ooh, sink into a juicy, solitary corner of your choosing. There is no FOMO here, fear of missing out. Synapses flutter to a positive stretch of knowledge that you got this. Seekers don't always have to burn out. So put on some Sufjan and chill out. Sufjan. I don't know what that is, but hey, that's cool. Read the wrong page. I'm like, this feels like a wheel. Ooh, I like dirt. I like gravel and rocks. That sounds like a good time. Yeah, I guess it's not landscaping. It is hardscaping. And it's hard work. Awesome, awesome, awesome. On that note, my friends, I'm going to leave you here. Time to take Bowser Wowser out to go and do his duties. It has been an honor and a pleasure to read for you today, doing Taroscope, doing all the Zodiac signs with my extremely sweaty hands. I am very excited to see you Thursday live. Individual readings. I'll put your name on a list and try to get to everybody. Until then, I hope your day is amazing. Sending you so much love and light and blessings and blessings. All right, stay blessed out there, my friends, and stay cool. Oof, stay cool. Until next time, mwah, so much love.